All right, welcome to the Hispanic Food Network. Mike Gonzalez alongside Ben Diaz joining me from Los Angeles, California. Amazing chef out there. Always been fascinated with cooking, and it really stemmed from his dad. And Ben, first of all, thanks for joining me, man.
Thank you for having me.
Ben, let's talk about it from the beginning. Everybody talks about sort of that inception they had. That where they fell in love with food, and and you got into the culinary industry. How did it start for you?
Uh, it's actually a funny story. For me, I really wasn't too much involved with food when I first started. My chef was an accomplished chef already at the time, but I wanted to be a pharmacist. I was always good at math,
Really?
doing those kind of things. But when you're young, you're a kid. You're kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So I actually had this crush on this one girl, and she was going to culinary school. I'm like, hey, well, I'll go to culinary school too.
Nah, I see where this is going. I see where this is going.
and, and long story short, fast forward, we're going on 17 years now. If I'm in this business, and I wouldn't know what else I would be doing if I wasn't here.
Wow.
And to answer that question, everybody's kind of lingering. You're like, no, we never dated.
I was gonna say, you led me to my next question. Did you wind up dating her, marrying her, or just kind of fizzled out?
Yeah, it kind of fizzled out, and at the same time that fizzled out, the culinary scene just kind of blew up around
Yeah.
me, and I kind of took the bull by the horns and made it happen.
Wow, that is a good story. I like that. It would have been better if you married her, but hey, at least she got you going in the right direction, right? That's good stuff. All right, let's talk about.
But the funny thing is, I made an idiotic move, and it turned out to be the best move ever.
Exactly. Sometimes the one decision leads to kind of something great. So yeah, I always say everything's kind of destined. So that obviously was. Let's talk about your culinary background. You went to an amazing school, the California School of Culinary Arts. You hear of so many folks that maybe haven't gone to school and some that have. I mean, in your estimation, what kind of foundation does that give somebody if they decide to go to culinary arts school, where some, they wind up not, but they're still great chefs?
Well, I'll give you the old school example. Everybody knows a mechanic, right? Everybody knows
Yeah.
people who like to work on cars, and everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody has that uncle that can change the transmission here and there. But when your car is in really need and needs like a whole overhaul, you go to a certified mechanic, somebody that's
Right.
been doing this for years, and it has a certification for that. Kind of goes hand in hand with cooking. Everybody knows how to cook, but if you want a really great experience, you want somebody who knows what they're doing, you gotta search out for those people who have that training. And for me, it's not saying nothing bad about people who came up through the industry. I mean, that's great, that's amazing. But when I look at people who've gone to culinary school, it tells me, okay, well, this person, this is what they want to do with their career,
Right.
this is what they want to do with their life. They spend the time to go there and make it happen.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it gives you a great foundation simply because it teaches the basics and
Right.
all the other small information that they'll literally take you years to find out on your own. You get it firsthand from culinary instructors, and those small tricks of the trade.
Right.
So I definitely think it gives you a slight edge over the competition.
For sure, and I love that analogy as a mechanic because you're right. You want that guy that knows what's going on. Talk about some of the things that you're up to right now, because it took a while for us to hook up. Because I mean, you were running around all day, busy, and tell me what your day looks like and what you're up to now in terms of your professional life.
Well, to give you a day in the life, today I got up at 6 a.m., went to the gym for about an hour and a half, came back, woke up my little girl, fed her, played with her a little bit. Babysitter showed up around 9, left, got to the restaurant at 10, and just been nonstop. One meeting after another, reviewing our P&L, looking at menus, changing items, doing a line check, line tasting, doing a skills test with my employees. One of the great things is I like doing with my cooks is giving them a skills test. Like, all right,
Right.
who cut this onion the best? And
Yeah.
and you start assessing those. It harvests great teamwork and great morale when people are being like played with each other like that. It's
Right.
fun. And then also we had a great dessert tasting today, which is amazing.
Awesome.
And working with great people such as yourself. I just got a contract to work with another great distributor to do a couple of content with them.
Nice.
I'm currently working with Turbo Pop Festival and Chef's World, doing a couple ambassador work for both groups. At the same time, it's working with the Land Food Festival, working with Culinary Cyclops, working with the American Culinary Federation, Los Angeles chapter, just keeping busy, making sure that what we know is being passed on to the next generation.
Yeah, that's great. Tell me, Ben, do you have a home restaurant that you work out of, or do you do a lot of contract work? In terms of that, can you give me a few details on that front?
Well, currently I'm the executive chef at the Lux City Center Hotel in downtown LA. I oversee two restaurants, Stafford and Mathis Restaurant and also the Nixel Lounge. We also have a 24 in-room dining service, not to mention catering and banquets as well. So it's
Wow.
kind of non-stop environment. Besides that, I also have my own private consulting company, CBD Cuisine, and as well as I run my own spice line, which is FBC de la Vie. So we do gourmet spices
Nice.
and custom blend salts.
So you definitely are keeping busy. Tell us about the restaurants. If somebody, is listening to this and they want to go out there and check out the vibe, kind of explain it in a nutshell what they can expect.
Yeah, it's a great, cool environment. You come in, you have an old school cocktail, some great appetizers. So right now I'm redoing the menu. What I'm looking at doing is small plates, and we also have this great pizza oven. It just came in, so we're doing some amazing stuff with the flatbreads, in-house pasta. So if you come down here, you're gonna check out these great flatbreads, these amazing crafted cocktails, and we also have live entertainment. So we have like a mini concert
Yeah.
every single night. The best part of it is we're on a hot corner. We're on the corner of Olympic and Figueroa, literally across the street from LA Live, across the street from Staples Center, across the street from the Convention Center.
Nice.
It's a mega hub.
Wow,
It's people walking
that
up
sounds
and down
fun.
the street. It's like a block party almost every single
Yeah,
night.
I was gonna say that's got to be a lot of fun. Let's transition into the Latin Food Fest. How exciting is it to be a part of that? Because that's a big deal going into its sixth year, and you get to be a part of that with some really great Latino chefs, and as a Latin chef, that's got to be some extra pride as well.
Yeah, I mean, 6 years already. Wow, time flies. I remember my first day, like if it was yesterday, the first time we went to an event, it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, I think I've gone to every single Latin Food Festival since this is the initiation 6 years ago, like you said. It's great. You always meet new people, new
Yeah.
faces. People come out. I mean, there's always been great, Latin Hispanic food everywhere. But now this is kind of showing us in a new life. It's not
Right.
just like it's not just tacos and burritos.
Yeah.
It's much more than that. You have some people from Venezuela, people from Colombia, Puerto Rico, Chile, Paraguay. You have so much different talent out there going on, and it's always great seeing these great chefs and see what they come up with. And now what it is, people are just mixing different cuisines, different styles.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing to see and taste all this great stuff. It's really amazing to see what people come up with.
Yeah, tell me your Latin heritage. Mexican, Puerto Rican. Because you could fit a lot of genres.
Well, my heritage is it's Mexican and Guatemalan.
Wow.
What I do a lot of different blends with spices. So that's my key to success. Using a lot of great spices, dried chilies, using some of those ingredients that you don't normally see in practical cuisine, and then just blending them with my classical training, classical French training, American continental cuisine. It's adding those little small influence just changes the whole dish, and it's also great kind of inviting people to your culture.
Yeah, I had some Guatemalan friends growing up in Miami, and wow, the food is amazing. What's your favorite dish to cook? If you had one dish that you were gonna, give to your homies and say, man, this is the one. You guys got to taste this. What would that be for you?
Well, that's a very hard question.
I know.
It's not an easy one to answer, simply because every time I make something and then I try something new, I'm like, oh, that's my dish. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, that's my dish.
No, I hear you.
Well, so far, the last dish I made, which was like a non-stop amazing, I did a sous vide rabbit and a green pipián.
Ooh.
Kind of mixed little old school French with some old school Guatemalan flavors. It paired very well, the tenderness of the rabbit with the great spice and sweetness of the sauce went amazing. And then I finished it off making I think I made some what was it, some brioche croutons or
Wow, you're making my mouth water. You're killing me, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was literally a spur of the moment thing.
Oh,
and
nice.
It turned out to be amazing. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
It was a brioche French toast to
Oh.
pair that with.
And any Mexican dish that you would say is number one, kind of like a simple, burrito or, street taco or a tamale. What's your favorite Mexican dish that you like?
And you know what? It's I like having a ceviche
Oh,
because it
yeah.
reminds me of sushi. Reminds me of sushi. It's very, I don't want to say simple,
Yeah.
but you let the ingredients speak for themselves.
Uh,
There's not much you have to do to them. Just kind of just treat them with respect and present them in a great environment, and the flavors are just amazing.
oh, that sounds good. Ben, one more question for you. If someone's out there listening to this and they want to be a chef, what's the best advice that you can give them if they want to get into the industry?
I don't know if it's best advice or best warning, but it's don't be afraid to be different.
Yeah.
Don't follow the trends. Be the trendsetter. A lot of chefs out there are like, oh, I'm doing this. I'm sous vide. I'm doing molecular gastronomy. I'm doing this. It's not great. Be the trendsetter. Do something unique, something that you love, and do it great. If people love it, they will come to you, and people start, eventually doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Hey,
So don't follow the crowd. Be the leader.
yeah, I love that. Before I let you go, can you tell folks how they can get a hold of you? The best way to get your business line, email, your Facebook page, so they can get a hold of you.
I mean, well, the best way to these days the best way to track me down is through Instagram.
Okay,
Literally
awesome.
through my Instagram handle. That's at Chef Ben Diaz or at CBD Cuisine. Literally shoot me an invite, shoot me a message. I go straight to my phone. That's literally nowadays is literally faster than
Yeah,
email.
no doubt. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, well, we'll hit you up on Instagram and all the social media platforms. Ben Diaz, the great chef out of Los Angeles. Check him out on Instagram. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks a lot.